This is the Iowa Weather Report for Friday, July the 17th, 2015. Now our first look at the 0Z GFS Model Run at 1 p.m. this afternoon. You can see a trough digging in across the Rockies, ridge across the south, and pretty much the main storm track across the northern tier of the country. We have one system departing the area, another one is approaching the area from the north and west. We'll be in between systems, and because of that, it's also going to be a lot warmer today than it was yesterday. Highs well into the 80s and lower 90s, dew points in the 70s, so we should see heat indices at or over 100 for most of the state. And that'll be the case even here on Saturday. It will be partly to mostly sunny both today and tomorrow, but there's a better chance of seeing some isolated showers and storms by late in the afternoon here on Saturday. This will go into Saturday night and early on Sunday as the system moves through. That's going to bring us some slightly cooler and much drier air into the state, as dew points will be back down into at least the lower 60s or so from the lower to middle 70s we'll see likely today and tomorrow. But going into the beginning of the new work week here on Monday, you can see the system is to our south, and that's going to be where the heat and humidity will be from that point southward across Texas, the south. But as you can see, the system begins to lift back north here as we move into Tuesday, so some showers and thunderstorms are possible. Better chances to be across the southern counties than in the northern counties. Readings still in the lower to middle 80s at that point. And as that system continues to move to the north, a lot of the precipitation just dissolves. However, we still can't rule out an isolated shower or storm, at least in the area here on Wednesday. Temperatures will slowly increase. Humidity levels will start to increase as well. On Thursday, still really can't rule out an isolated shower or storm, about a 20% crack. Typically, this would be more likely air mass thunderstorms we'd see in the afternoon, and they dissolve at night. We'll have to see about that. But the temperatures will still continue to increase as this ridge, as you can see by next Friday, covering pretty much the southern, about half of the country and kind of the southeast and mid-Atlantic. Trough tries to dig in, a system digs in across the northern plains. It's going to try to squelch that ridge down, but in the meantime, that would bring us a system with maybe some showers and storms toward the end of next week. Still, the timing is a bit questionable, so we'll have to wait and see for a couple of days or so to time that out. But going into the extended period on the 28th, the ridge shifts off to the west, the plains into the central Rockies. We have a very slight northwesterly flow, but it's so slight, we're pretty much just to the northeast of the center of the ridge. That'll keep us in a pattern that could bring us a few showers and storms. Few, not a lot, few, and it's close enough the ridge that highs will likely be above average, likely in the 80s to lower 90s. And you can see here at the end of the forecast on August 1st, that ridge is getting bigger. It now covers from the Plain States all the way to Southern California, but the northwesterly flow is a little more apparent here across our area, so temperatures would probably be a little bit back toward average. Still, the western counties could still see above normal temperatures, while the eastern counties could see below normal temperatures, with a couple of systems of rain here and there during the extended period. Satellite image from last evening shows a complex of showers and thunderstorms over Illinois. It brought a little bit of severe weather across the southeastern counties last evening. Some complexes of storms also across Kansas, Oklahoma, the monsoonal flow in the southwest, and a system over the northern Rockies. Watch warning map for last evening. Some heat advisories continue across the south, into the mid-south, into the Kansas City area, up through Omaha. Flash flood watches across the Midwest and also across the Southwest with the monsoonal flow. Fairly quiet elsewhere across the country. But the QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days. This goes through Wednesday evening or so at 7 o'clock, or Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock, sorry. Precipitation around here, maybe about a half to 1 inch, but some isolated heavier totals as well.